Hi, welcome to part one of my garden room build being documented. Hopefully get a few more up a bit more regular because I have been recording this from the start. First things first, a bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a builder, I'm not a joiner, I'm not an electrician, but I have had great advice and help over the last few weeks. So thank you to everyone there. Just wanted to sort of point out a few things that I did wrong, that if you are doing this that you could maybe avoid them or change. So first things would be that the reason why we're building this is because we are getting an extension and the garage is going. We've always wanted a sort of space separate from the house, like not so much a bar, but just somewhere where you can have music or watch movies or something. So we're going for a garden room on the left with the big French doors. Hopefully down the line where the oil tank is here, we will have a barbecue area. Then on the right hand side there will be a door going in, and we will have like an area for bikes and my Swift turbo trainer setup. So that's the plan. We did go out and have a look at some garden rooms slash garages. They just didn't tick all the boxes. We then looked into getting a custom one. So yeah, we'll just get into the build. This is a 3D sort of image that I mocked up, and as you can see, the right hand side will be the garage with a window and the door, and then the left hand side the garden room. And then we went out and had a look at some of the finishes and the bits of wood, the cladding that we liked, and these are the sort of ideas that we're aiming towards. So here we go. Oil tank was there, it's going. That's where we're at so far. So the plumb line going down there. I have 2 holes built so far. It is straight, don't worry. Yeah. So my bricks go in there, and then the wood goes obviously to the edge of the bricks. So I've pushed that plumb line back a wee bit, just about 2 inches. Yours for a level job.
Get started, man.
It's about the third Wednesday now. We're going to get another wee go at it. It's late on in the afternoon. The outline done, and then with the cross beams, cross battens done, noggins in. These noggins here are quite just a wee bit bigger, but what I'm going to do is pin them down from the front. Get that in. Then I have a couple of these here bad boys, which are those ones there, which are 4x4s. I'm going to put them into some of the corners where the block's not supporting it, and a few extra ones here because this is where the turbo trainer is going to go. TV on the wall here, and then get the insulation in, and then I'm waiting on the second batch of wood coming, which will be the 4 walls and part of the roof. I forgot to order the 6x2s for the roof. So with the noggins all cut here for today, so get stuck back in it and go from there. But yeah, we're winning. As I said, it's about the third day. A couple of hours here, a couple of hours there. But yeah. Hey Mark, you have to run about and let on you know what you're doing here for YouTube.
I'm only doing what you tell me.
Hey Mark, what day is this? Day, it's your second day here,
Day
is it?
2 for me.
Day 2.
Probably like day 20 for you.
Insulation's all in, and then the, what do you call that stuff here? OSB water resistance down. Had to do 2 trips today, didn't we? Don't mention it. 18 and 22 mil, never knew there was some stuff. And then we're using this, what is it? 5-minute glue?
Expanding glue, isn't it?
And it comes out, it gets here, and then we'll run the saw with it. So what have I done today? We have started the front. Now I've only got this short one here and then these long ones, and we're going to vice versa them and put them together. We've got the 2 side walls up. Last night they went up, and we got them on. So what we're doing is the shorter one and the longer one and longer one and a shorter one, and we're going to pin them all together, square that off with the OSB, and then get that up. Maybe leave one off as a bit of access to it, and then get the roof up Wednesday. I've started cutting the noggins for this today. That was one evening's work, and then we've got to get some insulation, but we'll get our watertight first, and then we got some membrane on also this evening. 3 layers of that right around the back. Just take it right around the back here and show you. So that was a bit tricky to do. We used a stapler to get that in. It's just a close up of it there. So yeah, everyone, also did a few dump runs today. Believe it or not, I've actually did a bit of a tidy up. There's no point putting these sheets on anymore because they're not covering enough. So yeah, hopefully Wednesday. Today is Friday. Sorry, today is Saturday. And hopefully get a bit more. Just gonna pin that in, and then that's our overhang up there. We're getting there. Just stand at the end of this tape measure. Just another update today is Father's Day, which is the 20th of June. The front wall is up, and built it flat and lifted up in a couple of different sections. This is where the double doors have to go. We've left right height here, which is 2090, plus 10mm just to go along here, but a float, and with 10mm here just in case we need to move the doors back or forward. With two 2x4s in there, they're double bolted in, tacked in and supported here. And then we've started on the roof, which we're using 2x4 on the roof, with the noggins started in. I've actually picked a wee tip up, which is actually to make a spacer for in here and use it on the front and the back, and then I'm doing the noggins as I go along. Something that I probably could have done on the back wall, as the noggins tend to go up and down. So put double screws in here to get noggins on here. I'm just trying to get watertight, because the weather's good at the minute, so I'm trying to get the weather before it changes. And then what I did on the slope here was lay some 2x4s behind this one, and then I filled in that gap and tacked it. I actually needed to put an extra one just in here, and then I've tacked it, and then I have to get another couple of these to run along the front and the back, and another one which will be over this wall to do that. So yeah, we're winning so far. It's just a bit of work, but we're winning. Noggins are in, everything's in, just need to put some side trimmers on, and we run a plumb line on the front of this the whole way along. That's us done for the day. Today is Monday, got another couple of hours done. We've got these side panels on here. I have plumb lined the front ends, and the back are off within 30 to 40mm of each other, so I had to run a plumb line down here and add a couple of extension bits in there, and this is holding me back tonight. And I'm also short some wood, so I had to go and get some more from B&Q, and then I can put some side trimmers on there. I'll put those noggins on just here, and then hopefully get them on tonight. That was the plan, but thank you to B&Q for cutting it with a blunt saw probably. But yeah, we're running the whole way across here, so I'll get the side noggins on this side. But today's the longest day. I thought the shadow would have been down in here a bit more, but I'll sort of test where the sofa's gonna go. But we're running. So because these ones are short, this is what I'm doing. It's just like putting this extension on, taking it up to the plumb line, and then pinning these in. There's only 2 or 3 of them. That's meant to be a 2.4, and then this one here is fine, and they're all plumb lined at the front. Here we are again, Wednesday. We've got another good bit done. Put the blue tarpaulins out this morning. They were soaking overnight. What did I do last night, Lindsay? Roof. Oh yeah, I got the front trims on this morning and the side trims on last night, and then today I've been busy getting the OSB on for the roof. In hindsight, I should have used ton and groove. Put them on the roof and staggered them with some 5-minute glue in as well, just to seal the gaps. And then this morning I went and ordered the aluminium that's going to go on the outside for the sides and the back, and I also went and got the roof ordered and collected and the side trims. And the birds are flying about and they're near hitting me on the head, but with a visitor today. Lindsay found this guy.
The racer pigeon.
A racing pigeon. So he seems a bit exhausted, so that's the excitement for today. So we're just waiting on a few boys coming, and we're going to try and get the roof rubber lifted up. So this is the view up on top. As you can see, I've staggered them, got the 5-minute glue in, and there's just a wee bit of pulling and pushing to be done. Put a screwdriver in the top part there, and then claw hammer once or twice, and then with the side trims as well. So all in all, pretty good. Just this last one to go. Trying to make a bit of an escape hatch here for her to get up and down over the next day or two. And that's us. There's the wee river goes just behind the house. We're going to run a spouting on the back of here, and then it'll be piped down into that. So yeah. So we're back out again. Today's Friday. I've got the rubber laid out on the roof. I haven't got it glued down or clipped in because I can't clip it in without putting the fascia and the soffit on. And I can't put the fascia and the soffit on without getting the stuff ready for the lights. So we've a wee bit of a predicament. So let's make a start on the electrics ASAP. The plan is to get a stud wall up here. This is another thing on the list. Consumer unit over here. The wires on this side will be through conduct, and the wires on this side will be all hidden, so I have to get these all tracked. Just a couple of plug sockets here, maybe one socket over here, switches on this wall, and about 6 lights. Also putting a projector up here, so I need to run my HDMI cables up, and a bit of power source, and a speaker here, and on this side, which are self-powered. So I need to get a wee bit of thinking ahead, and maybe a mixer unit in over here somewhere for the audio feeds. So yeah, also putting a camera up here facing out, and a camera out here facing onto the car park that backs out on this. So I have to leave room for this. That's where we're at. Started getting in some HDMI cables, so I'm thinking mixer and decks over there, MacBook over there, so I've a spare HDMI cable, projector and all up there, and then I've run another HDMI cable down in that wee corner. That'll be a wee bit of a tech corner for PS5. Welcome back, another day. Today's Sunday. I'm trying to get a good load of hours done. This is the fascia and soffit which has arrived. Some more Kingspan stuff. I've got all the USB on behind this, and the vapor barrier on. Some this for the cladding to go on too, on both sides. Just waiting to get the wires in so we can get the soffit on for the roof. Started some electrical work. Gonna have sort of sound system controls over here. Over here will be the projector shining onto this wall. Sort of PlayStation, a couple of things over there mounted high. So I had an electrician round. He's happy enough with everything. Offered me a job. Give me a few pointers, just the way I was tackling things. So we have a ring loop going right round, and a spur coming off. Another couple of sockets to put in here because there's decent speakers to go in. So we're putting them in, and then in this side over here, we have used the acoustic wool, which in fairness is actually a bit better and easier to work with than the Kingspan stuff, but with them in here as well, bit of a combination. And we've also the doors, when they come, they'll just cut these out and frame them. See, some of the electrical work's going on here, so we're waiting on a few bits and bobs coming. I've run out of wire, but yeah. So we'll see where we get today. We're going to try and get the USB on around here as much as we can, try and get the roof done as well, and then we'll just start using this for a bit of storage, because apparently the gas is coming on Wednesday. I've also to dig a trench 500mm down, deep down here, bring it along outside and bring it up over to the fuse box. So that's today's plans. Yeah, and once the gas goes, the oil tank will go at the weekend, so we're running about here with the heating on all week.